すらねえ。
Oh wow, I have my fucking my speaker. I'm an idiot.
What have
Hello?
you done?
Okay, I can hear you guys now. I can hear you.
Oh.
My bad.
Oh,
I had
you
my
know what?
shit
You
I
know
had
what?
my shit off and I was like, why can I not hear these people?
I totally forgot that we were talking about that topic earlier.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm gonna get tag teamed
No,
here.
no, 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 no. We won't do that. We won't do it. We'll
Wait,
let you
wait,
speak, and
wait.
then Mono can speak, then I'll
Oh,
speak, and
Well, because I think the Kage win overhaul.
oh,
you think
thank you. I thought
you
you were
think the
gonna
five
take.
Kage win?
Yeah,
Not
I think you're gonna
not
take Pain
easily.
here.
I don't think they win easily at all.
So
But
you're
I think
saying the five Kage would win with like high difficulty, basically?
yes.
Okay. Um. So here's So this is what I want to do. In order to like establish everything, make sure we know exactly what we're talking about, variables, conditions, etc. So now when we talk about Pain versus the five Kage, what is this scenario? What is the situation? Is it during when they're meeting at the five Kage summit? So instead of Sasuke and Obito going, it's just Pain because he gets sent, or is it during the war arc? What are we doing?
I
I
would
think it's gonna be
say
during the war arc.
I would say yeah.
So
The
if
sixth
Nagato was still alive, crippled, and had access to the pains, but he was helping Obito in the war, is that what you're saying?
I would say the
Yes.
six paths versus the five Kage that Madara fights.
Okay, so obviously we can all most definitely agree that the five Kage is slightly a little bit more stronger at that point. So I'll give you that. Um, and then they have like technically, like the fucking Shinobi Alliance type mental amp to a degree. So that's kind of why. And then obviously their teamwork is going to be more better and so on and so forth, etc., which that helps as well. So overall, that I'm not going to argue with you guys. But this is what I will say, especially that it's during the war. If you know, if if the pains, well, for one, this is another thing I'll say too. What's it called? Like, I'm just trying to picture like how you guys want it to be, because see, what makes pain so complicated is it depends. Like, is it all of them in front of them, or is it just one of them fighting and then the five Kage pull up on one, and then next thing you know, fucking, they're just going from there? Because you got to remember, Pain exploits things. He will take advantage of things, and he's a very intelligent character. So at the end of the day, if he really wants to, he could just fucking keep outlasting them and just fucking go, and then one of them dies and then they get brought back and so on. What I mean? So like, what's the condition?
I think Tendo's gonna pull up and say, "Hey yo, I'm gonna give you the smoke," and
Okay.
and then like Asura and Preeta are gonna come back behind him.
What I'm imagining is all 6 bodies versus all 5 Kage to make it the simplest. Because
Okay.
I feel like depriving Pain.
Yeah, because if we do exactly what Mono's saying, if we try to do that just gives him the advantage. That's kind of not fair. You know what I mean? Because then you can just basically go from point A to point B to point Z of what Pain could do, and then overall he just win in the end and so forth. Because at the end of the fucking day, they're fucking corpses. So, and Nagato's not even the one there. So yeah, that's fine. So we can do so. It would be the 5 Kage and all 6 Pains there, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So,
I'd also like to specify, so that the Kage don't have an unfair advantage, that while it's those 5 Kage that fought Madara, they're not in a fucking desert.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Wait, so what? You're talking about like just like a normal battlefield kind of, or just rocks and shit?
Oh,
I
forgot about Gara.
No matter what, Gaara's gonna have sand regardless, but
Yeah, I just don't want Gaara to have like.
Yeah, no, that does make Gaara more of a threat. True. Absolutely. So, all right. So, I don't know. You guys want to go first, or do I go first?
Mono, can you do the opening argument?
So I would start like this, I suppose. I would say that we could probably agree that they're all roughly the same speed, except for A, who's probably the fastest amongst all 11 fighters.
Okay.
So yes and no, and what I mean by that is so everything you said towards until the end, I agree/disagree, and the reason why is, what's weird with Pain, especially with Nagato as well, is when it comes to him, he's a very weird character. He's unquantifiable, and there's points where depending on the premises of the situation or the threat level that he's going against, he will literally amp enough through his chakra and everything and make them as strong as they need to be. Whether if it's a tailed beast, Kakashi, Sage Naruto, Jiraiya, whatever, fucking so it's like with Pain, at the end of the day, he has the capability to emit enough chakra to make the Pains have enough movement speed, or so on and so forth, or better yet, to have even maybe perhaps greater. But at the end of the day, to keep it simple, if you're trying to establish is Pain just either relative or at least maybe a little, or the Raikage is maybe a little bit over the Pains, and I guess that's fine. We can do that still. But I'm just putting that out there. It is arguable that he does have the capability to go even further than that. Like, for instance, we've seen it with fucking Almighty Push, when from a basic one and then to one that can fucking blow up the entire fucking Hidden Leaf military, which is 1/3 of the Shinobi Alliance. So,
well, while that is true that he has that, one thing we have to keep in mind is that if he does that, like the full power Almighty Push, Tsunade could just protect the the Kage from it, and since it's only 5 of them instead of 10,000 fucking villagers, they'd just be completely fine afterward. Because she was even still standing after protecting an entire New York City's worth of. Okay, I won't go that far.
Well, one thing I will say is, yeah, she did some protection and whatnot with
Katsuyu.
yeah, Kasuyu. And then that's why most people survived, but a lot of people still fucking died. And then at the end of the day, the entire Hidden Leaf Village still got blown the fuck up to where it was literally nothing.
100%.
So
How I think that would have to go for the Kage to survive is Tsunade would heal them, and then Gaara would put up a sand shield.
But see, that's the thing. I believe it wouldn't even get to that point. Like if that happens, then sure, they more likely could be able to survive or whatever. But let's say Pain, all of them are right there, and the 5 Kage are right there, and then everything else is going on, whatever. Okay, fucking Pain will just be like, all right, bet, let's do this shit, or better yet, fucking what's it, and he just does like an almighty push. Like I wouldn't even say he does the most powerful fucking version. He just does an almighty push, and overall at that point, Gaara is gonna take the hit no matter what. Fucking what's that bitch's name?
Yeah.
May, she just gets fucking more than likely one shot by that shit and she's gone. Fucking and then this,
Well, keep in mind, May can take hits from Susanoo.
she was getting bullied by a clone Susanoo.
Well,
the
keep in
entire
mind
time.
keep in mind that like she wasn't winning. However, it was 5 of them, and they did hit her a couple times before she went down.
Yeah, that is true. It did hit her, and then like she got flung into shit and whatnot, blah blah, and didn't get one shot. But see, the thing is, like that's a fucking like a chakra based spirit manifestation like Susanoo that reminds you is a clone. So it's kind of hard to even quantify that power levels or anything or AP to begin with. And then not only that, Madara technically is kind of just fucking jerking off his dick and just fucking with him the whole time. Like he's not even fully going all out. Like if he really wanted to, he could have killed all of them at any fucking point. You know what I mean? So it's like for all you know, that's his Madara just toying with them, being a little cocky dick like he normally is, and that's just that. So
let me because I agree to a point. What I think is happening in that fight is while Madara isn't using his strongest Susanoo in perfect Susanoo, I think
it wasn't even a full body armor, right? It was just the humoroid.
Yeah. Right. It was just a hemorrhoid Susanoo, but the fucking I think its attacks were full power for that level, and also speaking of other Kage. The Raikage just straight catches the attacks one-handed from Susanoo. So him by himself is pretty strong. And then Tsunade is even stronger than the Raikage because she literally boxes those Susanoo.
Yeah. And that's fine. Overall, that's cool for them. But at the end of the day, like, I don't know, like, it's kind of hard to use that as a wink for those characters when, to be honest, to me, I see that more as, like, a fucking downplay, to be honest. And the only reason why I'm saying that is because, once again, we don't even know the exact amount of, like, or any way to quantify how hard Madara is even trying to fucking, press them or so on and so forth, etc. And at the end of the day, push comes to shove, we all know that if you wanted them dead, they would be dead immediately. And there's just so much evidence to support that narratively and just during the entire fight period. And the fact that they're struggling one-on-one with a fucking clone and one of like probably the what I would say out of all Susanoo transformations Madara has, the weakest one, like that's pretty fucking bad. And if that was Pain, it is arguable, and some people will actually think that it's not fucking possible. A mighty push would just negate the fucking Susanoo. There's nothing special about it. So
well, I think if the 6
and there's no durability feats for that form either. There's only durability feats for the form afterwards and the perfect Susanoo.
Well, I feel like, and while I can't immediately think of scaling to just prove it, I would imagine that level of Susanoo is probably stronger than Six Tails Naruto, who can tank Almighty Push.
In the manga, he shouted it right back at Pain.
And
I'll give you that. I'll give you that. I won't argue that. It's interesting, but I get what you're saying.
And outside of that, an important thing to keep in mind is if we take Nagato's statement to heart that if Jiraiya knew that the Pains worked the way they did, that he could win, and Tsunade is supposed to be like relative to him, then if you give like Jiraiya four other Kage level helpers, I feel like they should be able to take the win.
Yeah, my problem with that though, and I've heard that a lot too and whatnot, and seeing people's perspectives and whatnot is that's more of like a downplay statement that Pain and Nagato's kind of doing. It's kind of similar to when like fucking Kakashi says, "Oh, I'm low on chakra," or better yet, or I don't know, like or says like this weird ass statement, and then next thing you know, he's just fucking spamming shit, doing this and that, and just going and going like. Or better yet, with the fucking whole Minato thing, and blah blah with the Sage mode that he's not really great at it, but yet it's a perfect fucking Sage mode. So like, there's certain implications when it comes to that type of stuff. But even regardless of that, the main reason why I don't even agree with that type of power scale and so on and so forth to make Pain to that level is because at the end of the fucking day, yes, he made that statement, but that was more of to acknowledge Jiraiya, you know what I mean, as a legendary ninja he is, and his sensei and so on and so forth, that maybe he might have been able to do something. But at the end of the day, when Pain fucking got serious, so like for instance, like when I know it's a little off topic, but there's a reason why I'm saying this, and it correlates to like the claim I'm trying to make, is when Jiraiya went Sage mode, it caught Pain off guard, and he immediately it looked like a fucking speed blitz, but like and he kicked him in his fucking face and sent him flying. But that motherfucker just stood back up like it was nothing. And then at that point, he's like, okay, bet, let's do this. And then at that point, Jiraiya immediately makes a statement that if I keep going on and fighting while using his like crazy, most fastest attacks, most powerful, you name it, that he's going to die and lose, and that he had to retreat. So meaning that at that point, Pain was far above Sage Mode Jiraiya, which is stronger than base Jiraiya. And we all know Sage Mode Jiraiya technically would scale higher than Tsunade. Okay? There's a fine line with that, but what I'm trying to say is that was effortlessly, you know what I mean? And that was with only 3 paths of Pains, not even the strongest ones being there.
So to kind of talk about the amount of effort Pain uses, to shed more light on their fight, or his fight with Jiraiya, after, after Pain takes his arm off, right? Jiraiya ends up fighting all 6 of them at the same time, and then he kills one of them, which means at the very least, he has to be relative to them, because, like, if 6 dudes who are faster than you jump you, you don't really have a chance of landing a hit, let alone killing one. And then, even after that fight, Pain has a meeting with Obito, and Obito looks at him and he's like, "Homie, you look like you're fucking struggling. Did Jiraiya, like, give you a fight?" Pain was like, "Shut up, I killed him."
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. And that's just Obito being like a little dickhead. But I don't know. Like, see, the whole thing with that, which I get what you're saying. You're trying to say, like, they have to be relative to some degree or whatever, and blah, blah. But at the end of the day, Pain was just far, far surpassed him. He was most definitely not fucking Sonic level, or even like Hokage tier level at that point either. Like, he is way above that. And the reason why is because, yes, after losing his arm, he was able to kind of, dance around with all of them, kind of coming at him, whatever. But then you could easily just say that, yeah, Pain wasn't going full out at that moment because they were having conversations with each other. And then Nagato was also just trying to fucking, like, put his dick on the table and just be like, look at me, like, you're gonna die. You don't really stand a chance, and fucking just kind of playing with his food at that point. And then Jiraiya's like, fuck, I can't keep going at this point. Does his pretty OP-ass fucking jutsu, is able to catch one of the Pains off guard, bring him down into his world, Raizengans him, okay, because the only way you can have a really good advantage on the Pain is if it's a one-on-one situation, which is heavily implied with him. And fucking gets a Rasengan on him, and the Pain, remind you, gets Rasengan put into a pool of fucking Sage Art acid, and still is fine, and comes out and stabs him in the fucking chest, and he, like, barely managed to fucking kill that Pain, and took even more damage in the process. So overall, I don't really agree with that. I don't see Jiraiya even being relative to fucking Pain. And remind you, that was Pain fucking, you know what I mean? Like, just like back and forth, either going full out and then not trying, and then just, and then just killing him. So like, and like I said, when it comes to that statement where, like, he's like, oh, if he probably knew my secret or whatever, I probably would have lost. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's just more of a downplay and more of a statement to respect Jiraiya Sensei. That it could be potentially a possibility. But at the end of the day, we all know that no matter what, Jiraiya would have never won, period. Like, look at fucking Sage Mode Naruto with prep time and intel, and he still got folded and lost. And that's an even more powerful Sage Mode. So, overall, it's just, that's just not the case. I don't see that.
Well, so to be fair, while I think that Naruto might have higher stats than Jiraiya at that point, I think Jiraiya is way fucking smarter than Naruto.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And he has a better toolkit, which is the only reason why I think he would do better against Pain.
Absolutely.
Because if you think about it, if you restart Jiraiya's fight and give him the knowledge he had, he could start the fight, like, say, right away. If he's fighting all 6, he could summon the Dark Swamp right away, and then Pratapath has to absorb that. He summons, like, Gamabunta or some... Wait, he doesn't even have to summon the other frogs, because if it's Sage Jiraiya, then he already has Ma and Pa. Well, without...
I get what you're saying. You're saying if he did at least have intel, you know what I mean, it would obviously give him more of an advantage and give him more ways or opportunities on how to be able to defeat Pain at the end of the day. Trust me, I get that. And I understand. And you can definitely be able to think of, like, certain scenarios or win conditions of how he could pull it off. But, like, even if I did give Jiraiya the intel, okay, fucking he still would not more than likely just not come out on top. It's just I just don't see it happening. And then not only that, Pain was also in the Rain Village, which you could also argue that he was even more powerful and more stronger too, technically.
Well, even if I agree to that, one thing I think we would probably have to recognize is that if Jiraiya did have like if you multiplied Jiraiya by 2 or 3, at that point he should have way more of a chance of winning.
Yeah, he can have more of a chance. Doesn't mean he wins though.
I think Pain...
And overall, if Pain is stomping on a perfect Sage Mode user, I don't see that correlation. I just most definitely don't see that happening. Like he literally soloed an entire Leaf Village, fought all the strongest ninja as well. Okay, and remind you, it's 1/3 of it, and then even fought a perfect stronger Sage Mode with prep time and intel with all the sages, like the frogs and everything, Ma and Pa and everything, and he still won. Like that motherfucker is no joke. And then has enough stamina and chakra to fight against fucking Six Tails Naruto. And remind you, that is technically a very, very, very impressive durability feat, because we've all seen Fourth Tail Naruto versus fucking Orochimaru, and that motherfucker is folding him and killing him over and over and over, and incinerates his skin with just a touch. Like, meaning that if he touches someone, they're dead. So, overall, like, this motherfucker, just Tendo Pain alone is just ridiculous. His durability is crazy. His hacks abilities are crazy. His power levels are crazy. His speed, his reactions, and then his intellect, and then him utilizing the paths as well. And then on top of it, what's really effective about him as well is how he correlates and utilizes the passive pains depending on the situation or the opponent. That is the biggest thing about him. He's never utilizing the same strategy. That was also shown when Tendo Pain didn't have his power, and Sage Mode Naruto was there with the frogs, prep time, everything, and he had to have a certain formation to battle that person. So
how I think the fight would end up happening is that in order for it to work out for the Kage, essentially...
Like, Mono, hang on. Well, like, one question. If the a Mighty Push is immediately launched, right, which would be in character of what more likely Tendo Pain would do, okay, tell me who you think would still be standing after that.
Well, I think that if it's a standard Almighty Push, just like the one that makes him recharge for just the normal 5 seconds, I feel like Gaara and Onoki could make a shield that could probably block it, like they did versus Madara's attacks before.
So you think it'd be they would be fast enough to block the Almighty Push?
If it happens what you call it. If it happens in the beginning of the fight where like there's distance between them and shit, then yes. And I think even the Raikage and Tsunade. Okay, so the people that I think that could tank it, even if it hits them directly, are Tsunade, Raikage, and Gaara. Because Tsunade has the wild regen, Raikage has lightning armor, and Gaara has his sand armor.
Yeah, but see, that wouldn't even matter. The lightning armor and the sand, that just gets fucking well. Like, so this is the problem. Like with a mighty push, and especially if you also analyze the data book statement, everything, it basically is literally called like the hand of God, and it practically basically can just negate anything it hits, any ninjutsu, fucking, and all that shit. All of that just goes out the window. It completely negates it, and that's it. The only thing that we've seen that has been very clear is that if you're able to match the force, okay, meaning like with like taijutsu, so meaning like maybe people like Guy and so on and so forth, okay, then yeah, it could potentially be reversed. But remind you, we're talking about a pain that was fatigued and tired and drained and not at full and max, okay? So it's a little bit different, and it's it's almost impossible to quantify what that level of fucking a mighty push was even at, and of why it even could not even shoot back the fucking Six Tails Naruto, because there's an anime scene to where he does the same exact thing while in his max and prime and fucking launches Six Tails V2 state of the bubble guy, I forgot his name, and sends that motherfucker flying. Okay, flying through a goddamn forest. So like overall, like if this guy is able to do that shit to a Six Tails V2 transformation, because people try to downplay him with the Naruto thing, which reminds you, it's the fucking Nine Tails. Okay,
well,
you know, but like we have
about the Six Tails Jinchuriki thing is there's a difference between how that happens to him and Naruto, because Utakata didn't put his tails into the ground to stop himself from being blown away. But Naruto did.
Yeah, and I get that, but see, that's the thing. It was instantaneousless, or I didn't say that right, but instant and fucking immediately just got launched. Naruto, on the other hand, he somehow, some way had enough time to put fucking anchors and then resist. You know what I mean? So it's like, so to be able to compare those two, you know what I mean? That's just something that doesn't really correlate and doesn't really support, you know, to make it a downplay for pain.
Well,
you know what I mean?
think that Kurama is smarter than the Six Tails, probably.
And that too, you know what I mean? But like I said, like, you know, there's just a lot of factors in that to where it can make it of why the Nine Tails did that and the other one didn't. I don't at the end of the day, that's a whole other fucking discussion. But, you know, like overall, if he can still do that to a V2 Six Tails, okay, meaning the strongest, like, remember, we all know this and we can all agree on this, the more tails, the more powerful. Okay, when it comes to, like, you know, the V2 state, like, the more tails that keep coming up, the more stronger they're going to get. Okay, so it's all six tails out, V2 and everything, and he just sent that motherfucker flying like it was nothing. You know what I mean? So, like, overall, if that was a V2 that came at fucking Gaara, or came at fucking Tsunade, or, you know, or whatever, so on and so forth, you know what I mean? Like, you see what I'm saying? So,
well, the thing about them is that, like, how do I... It's, okay, so you would agree that, say, Gaara is...
May is gone. I don't care. May is gone. There's just no way she like I said, because remember, they would all show up, okay, and then Pain immediately goes for their mighty push, okay, and even if you give the Raikage to immediately summon his lightning armor, okay, and he's fast enough to do that, cool, but when it hits him, he's still going to get hit by it because, once again, that's just chakra, and it negates ninjutsu and chakra itself.
Well, hold on. So the thing about Almighty Push is that when it says, like, negate, it doesn't mean that it's, like, deleting jutsu. It just means that it's so strong that it just tanks through most shit. But like you said, because, like, for example, if it just negated
what is this
jutsu...
nigga Monoichi on?
That's what I'm saying.
That shit is made of all 5 elements.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, what the fuck? 6 is in it? Whoa.
Yeah, I was gonna say, when the fuck did you guys get
Hey, I'm a big fan. Oh, I love this guy. No way.
Shut up. And Troy.
I can't never come into you not capping. Monoichi, what the fuck you be doing, bro?
Yeah,
Well,
I am of a firm disbelief that Shinra Tensei negates ninjutsu in the sense that it deconstructs it and just like auto negs it.
It
That
stages are
shit
like
is full of all 5
Yeah,
elements.
no, it's yeah, and
I don't see why that's relevant to it auto negging it.
So
what
if
what
one
about
if it
Sage One
comes
Rising
in
Shuriken? Like that shit
contact,
just was gone. It disappeared. Like just bump, you know what I mean? Like just boop, gone. Like it,
wait,
it,
what is this
it
server?
negates it.
this
This
is
is
an
true.
anime world server.
Who the fuck is that?
He's a YouTuber.
Oh, and by the way, Six, keep doing what you're fucking doing. Don't stop. I love your videos.
Well, he's stopping today.
Shit.
What do you mean he's
Like,
stopping?
right now.
No, he's not. Day 6
Monoichi
stops doing fucking
plan on
Naruto. It'd be the
sharing
day, you know.
that Tobirama shit. Look, how about this, Monoichi? If you share the Tobirama shit, I'll share with you an argument that actually gets it to where one time when someone says body flicker, it was in reference to Flying Raichu.
Okay.
You don't have to do it here,
But
you know.
okay.
Is this?
Yeah, if that's the trade, then word. Because if
I
I'm being
will tell you though, it doesn't help in the case of the first Tobirama statement.
in the case of the war, yeah, that would, because like different circumstances, whatever. But
I'm just saying it would help you with the whole like, you know, it can be referred to as both.
right, can be, not currently is. Yeah, word. Then yeah, I'll hit you up with that, because if I'm being honest, just having thought of it makes me not want to use that line of the scaling anymore.
Actually, that is ass.
Good.
What the
It's
fuck is baby?
slowly becoming correct. One
Let me
more
do what I
little
do
push, bro.
Appreciate the backpack, Six.
No
Look up-
problem.
I look up
What
my
are y'all
name.
talking
The server I
about?
joined.
We were me, him, and Overhaul were talking about 5 Kage, or the all 5 Kage versus Pain, and not like during the 5 Kage summit, because we had to clarify that too. But we were talking about like if it was during like the war arc, so like if Pain was Nagato was still alive as a cripple and he was sent out to go fight the 5 Kage instead of Madara, like if it was switched, who would win? All 5 pass of Pain and them.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Which obviously, like, well, I don't know about you
Makes
guys, but
sense.
fucking the 5 Kage would technically be a little bit more stronger, you know, mentally and all that and everything and teamwork and etc. But compared to them being at the 5 Kage summit and like not liking each other and shit. But I still
personally
see
believe
Pain
in
coming
Mace
out on top.
Solo.
I don't know. That's just me.
I feel like
Six, is
one
this
of the
Honcho still?
I feel like one of the Pains would mention marriage, and May would get in mental lamp and just solo.
Where? What'd you say, Troy?
Is this Honcho from IG?
Where?
In the Ambu. He be typing.
In Anvil?
Hunter be pissing me off.
Nigga, wait. You mean?
Yeah, I'm not just responding with him in message.
Overall, you haven't said anything, bro. It's literally been me. Like, how'd this go from you two against me and then to me against Mono, bro? You've been mad quiet.
Y'all. I don't want to interrupt y'all. I don't want to shotgun. I'm not that dude who shotguns.
No, it's not even that. You can talk too, and we'll listen.
Overhaul is more of a pistol kind of guy.
What is that?
I just realized that, Mono, that this man's been quiet the whole time. That, like,
Wait, are you calling me the quiet kid?
yes.
I know. I'm drunk.
Yeah, Troy, sorry about the...
Yeah, I was about to say, let's slide in the S6. Monoichi, have fun.
All right, peace.
Oh, I didn't expect that. But back to what you're saying, Mono. Because like it's not like you're fucking like being stupid. Like I get it. I know. I see where you're hitting it from. So.
Oh, I said May solos.
Wait, stop that.
Yeah, I was joking.
Okay. But no, back to the thing. So like, all right. So if he does like a basic, I'm not even talking about the strongest. Okay. If he does a basic mighty push, who do you think is living that and why?
Well, so if we did the worst case scenario, then all Tsunade has to do is use Katsuyu, and then they're just all going to live regardless. Because it's only 4 people she's protecting, and not the whole Leaf Village. So that'd just be like hundreds of times more healing versus a weaker Almighty Push. So I feel like they'd be fine.
So there's 2 things for that. For one, if she would even be fast enough to do that, and then for 2, okay, technically we've never actually seen the slugs get hit by it. The only thing that she did was she utilized the slugs to, like, you know, go all around them and make them inside for like protection from, like, you know, the concussive force of like the village being like fucking thrown and blast and everything, to like protect everyone from like you know what I mean? It's kind of similar to like a tornado, you know, like fucking it's ripping a house apart and everything, and then if a human being got hit by a fucking rock in the head, he's gonna die, you know. So she more than likely did that for like cushioning, like protection and whatnot. We didn't actually see the slug literally get hit by Almighty Push. So for all you know, that could have just been protecting them from, you know, everything around them that was getting hit by a mighty push, if you get what I'm saying. But that's just...
So, like, the primary thing is that the Almighty Push would be, like, whatever they're being hit with would be with the force of Almighty Push. Not only that, but the important part is that...
So how about this? Here's the question then. You don't think a mighty push would go right through fucking that fucking slug name? You don't think it would do anything to it? It would just tank it.
Katsuyu can split into like 1,000 mini slugs. So even if she does get hit, she just turns into 1,000 mini slugs and lives.
Well, no, but no, that's not what I'm asking. What I'm asking is, if they're inside the slug, right? Like, let's say she's utilizing that for protection from a mighty push. Okay, if the slugs get hit by a mighty push, and remind you, it is completely like it fucking absorbed them like some blue shit from Dragon Ball. Okay, and it gets hit by a mighty push. You don't think that it would just get rid of it, bam, and the person still gets hit by a concussive force? You think it just tickles it?
I'm not sure. Because if you think about it, Katsuyu, like full power Katsuyu, is way more powerful than either Gamabunta or Manda. Because Tsunade, bare maximum, has only summoned 9% of Katsuyu. If we're gonna be realistic, 5%. Because she said, "Oh, Sakura, now that 2 of us have the fucking mark on our head, we might be able to summon 1/10 of Katsuyu's body." Which means that the one that was, like, relative in power to Gamabunta and Manda is 1/10 of her actual power. So I could believe that she could at least tank a weaker version of Almighty Push. Because keep in mind, she's also healing while she's being hit by it. Like how Kabuto did versus Naruto, they're actively being healed while the wounds are being created at the same time. So her regeneration is probably just so wildly fast that it just mitigates a bunch of the damage.
So you think the regeneration would be powerful enough to stop the negating effect of a mighty push? Like, regardless of AP and power alone, when we refer to the hacks ability, you think the healing would be more powerful than the hacks ability? Is that what you're saying?
So I don't believe that, and I guess this is probably just something we'll disagree on. I don't think it deletes jutsu, because if you think about it, for example, if it just destroyed chakra, then once it hit the Six Tails, it would have pushed the Six Tails cloak off of Naruto. Because all jutsu is chakra, and if you're beating up chakra, then chakra cloaks, like the Raikages and Naruto's, would be negated.
I get what you're saying there, and I can see like what you mean by that. But see, what's weird, like the only thing with that is like, okay, if that's the case, then what? Like, so what? Did Kishimoto just write a bunch of inconsistencies? Because when we see all the other times when a mighty push is being utilized, it does it to a fucking Sage Art Ryzen Shuriken at full power, 100%. and that shit just fizzles into existence. Like it's just gone. Like they've traveled to a whole other dimension. So like, yes, I know that the Nine Tails is like covered in chakra and all that, but then again, like it's the fucking Nine Tails, and not only that, it's a fatigue, tired pain, and then three fucking like it's just mainly like that was just mainly to just blast it away and keep it away from him. You know what I mean? Like, and then like I don't know, and for all you know, it could have just been there's so much chakra there to why that's why it's just not disappearing. The same effect happened with the six tails one, the bubble guy too.
Well, let me ask you about so something about the Rasen Shuriken, right? One thing that I'm thinking right now is because it's stronger than the Rasengan because A, I mean it's a little bigger, obviously, but B, it's what you call it? Because of the way that it's constructed, because the chakra is in the needle form, so it's more precise with its hits. So I don't think it necessarily has to be like. So let's say if you take a Rasengan and a Rasen Shuriken, I don't think the and make them the same size. I don't think the Rasen Shuriken has to impact you with a heavier blast to be the reason why it's dealing more damage. So I don't think it has to be like a denser ball, but it's just way sharper than a Rasengan, so it just tears you to shreds.
Yeah, it tears you to shreds, and then does a cellular damage, and then it also even blows up in AP power. But see, one thing I will say is, the Ryzen Shuriken is no fucking joke, bro. That thing was able to fucking pin down a full not full, but half the power of the Nine Tails in full transformation.
Greg? Yeah, when you say we can scale pain to KCM1, are you referring to just Tendo or all 6 bodies?
Well, most definitely Tendo, you know what I mean? Like, he's clearly shown to where, like, you know, fucking he can be at the speed level necessary. That would obviously be, you know, either greater or relative and so on and so. Like, for instance, like, and this is a whole other thing, too, which a lot of people forget this as well. Like, we all know who fucking Zetsu is, right?
Yes,
okay, the motherfucker's been around for, like, eons. And that man is constantly, and I mean, like, constantly fucking like stroking Pain's dick and saying like it's inconceivable for him to fucking lose and blah 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 and this and that, and he's just the most powerful person presently, you know, and so on and so forth, and all this shit. Obviously, regardless of Obito, you know, he's referring to everyone else but Obito. But you know, like with just that stuff alone from Zetsu saying that himself and strongly believing, mind you, knowing all the jutsus out there, seeing all the fucking battles, seeing the fucking enemy nations, you fucking name it, okay? Like, it doesn't even make sense for him to literally think that if push came to shove and Pain had to fight anyone in the 5 Kage, or even all of them together, that they would be able to beat him. And that's another thing, too. So it's like, I don't know, like Pain scaling wise, I feel like it's very, very weird to put him on the same level as the 5 Kage. That just doesn't make sense to me. But that's just my take on that. You know, I don't know what's your response to that.
About when Onoki lightens A, it negates gravity. What about Chibaku Tensei again?
Okay, and even if that could happen, you know what I mean? Like, once again, I don't even think it even gets to that point, but even if that was able to happen, and now he has, like, a speed fucking amp, whatever, okay, you could easily just as much as argue that fucking Nagato could just give enough chakra to be able to be at that speed and react, or better yet, not even that, fucking the Rinnegan Link Vision and everything, it wouldn't hit him regardless. There was characters, you know what I mean, at certain points that were technically more faster than him or whatever. Or better yet, he was able to fucking dodge a point blank, like close range, Jiraiya's Sage Art, fast as Jutsu, because Jiraiya even states it himself. And he dodged that shit like it was nothing. And that was due to the Link Vision, not just with his body speed, but just the vision. And then and Jiraiya's like, fuck, because of their vision, blah, blah, he's just dodging all of our attacks casually. And he can't do anything. And the Link...
That's because Pain is relative to Jiraiya.
But see, if that was the case, then what about the fight with Obito? When he has all the fucking enhanced Shinjuki with their visual prowess and everything. Because Killer Bee, well, not Killer Bee, but the tail beast inside of him even says that, oh, hey, their visual prowess overall is enhancing their Shinjuki abilities and allowing them to be able to fight us. And
Yeah.
due to the link vision and everything and so on and so forth, it's not because they have the same speed as fucking Killer Bee and fucking Naruto. It's just because the Rinnegan's link vision allows them to see the attack and act to dodge it.
Well, yes, but the important thing is that it's a combination of two things. It's a combination of the fact that they have the linked vision and their relative in speed. However, if they're put in a situation where they have linked vision, but they're like heavily outsped, then their linked vision won't allow them to dodge in time because they're just not. They're way slower than the person attacking them. It's kind of like Sasuke's Sharingan being outsped by Lee.
Nah, that's why I disagree. What's it called? Because if that was the case, there should have been many times where fucking people with the projection Rinnegan should have been speed blitzed. There was many times where that happened in the show Naruto, and that didn't happen. But someone with an actual Sharingan gets speed blitzed if they don't have, obviously the combat speed to react and move and etc. Which we've seen with Rock Lee, we've seen with Killer Bee, we've seen with Tobirama, etc. So,
well, that's the important part is that with the Jinchuriki fight, Naruto and Bee were roughly as powerful as the Jinchuriki. It's just that the Jinchuriki had like cheat codes.
Yeah, they had cheat codes, they had teamwork, they had the tail beast transformations, they had Obito, pressure, all that, yeah.
But the thing with Sasuke versus Lee is that Sasuke had cheat codes, but he wasn't anywhere near on Lee's level.
Exactly. Yeah, that's why I stated that. That's why Sasuke was blitzed by, the Sharingan was blitzed by Killer Bee. That's why Rock Lee was blitzed. That's why Tobirama was able to blitz Madara's, brother with, absolutely. I get it.
And the important thing about that is if pain is relative to V2A, then if Onoki makes V2A lightened, then A should be able to blitz it.
Yeah, but how fast is it?
See, but that's what I'm saying. Like, the link vision could more than likely compensate for that. Okay, or better yet, let's say even if it's not with the link vision, okay, what's it called? Fucking literally, all he would have to do is once again, which we've seen many times Nagato do, is just amp up the pain, the path of pain to that level.
I have an important question, actually. Have you ever played the game Army of Two?
If Nagato dies in this fight, if like the pains don't get destroyed, but Nagato just runs out of chakra and just dies, can the pain still fight, or are they just standing still? For
No. If Nagato dies, the pains just drop. That's it.
Yeah, but hold on. So have you ever played Army of Two?
Yes. That's a throwback. That sounds very familiar. I had never beaten it, yes. But I know what you're talking about. Yes.
Okay, so you know the concept of aggro, where like whoever has like the louder and more flashy gun, the enemies focus on them, and then the other dude, like the second player, can sneak around and like fucking gank the other guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so that concept, I think, if Onoki gets the chance to lighten the Raikage,
yeah,
I feel like it'd be sort of like that. Because as soon as the Raikage gets that fast, he immediately becomes way more threatening than all the other Kage.
Oh, yeah. And I feel you there, you know what I mean? Because like, he gets crazy fucking fast to the point where he was really able to break, what was it? Madara's like rib cage Susanoo?
Yeah, and he did it like with no effort either. Yeah. Like he one-shot it and he punched so hard he essentially had an air cannon go through the Susanoo.
See, that's the thing, though. Like, let's say, which reminds you, there's two reasons why I don't think that would be the case. But if it hit, and if it also got to that point as well, what's it called? There's obviously would be a guaranteed hit, but literally fucking all that would basically have to happen. Like, so that's the thing too. That is also like another consideration point as well. Is who would they even like do that to? You know what I mean? Because like if they do it to just one of the random pains. Okay, you know what I mean? Like, if it's not done to Tendo Pain, that's going to be a fucking problem. Because Tendo Pain, okay, which reminds you, his durability is no fucking joke, okay, like, could just pull one of them and then bam, that one's dealt with. Yeah, whoop-de-doo, they one shot one of the pains, but then that pain could just be brought back while that's happening. Like,
so it depends on which pain, because
exactly.
if the Raikage, if lightened Raikage attacks Tendo, and then say like two other pains help Tendo fight the Raikage because of how fast he is,
And that is in character because remember with the Kakashi thing, you know what I mean?
and then so if fucking at that point that gives Gaara time to either use sand to attack or to grind more sand for his sand tsunami, and we know that pain can't absorb his sand because Madara couldn't. And
well, the absorbing pain could just react to Gaara's sand and just absorb his stuff. Like,
well, no, that's what I'm saying.
Wait, doesn't Gaara have like that weird pyramid seal in the war arc? I forgot what it's called. It's like he makes this weird pyramid, and he
also
like
has that. And that's important for the animal path because Gaara can seal away the repeating dog. Mm-hmm. On top of that, Mei, her lava style, I mean, the soul path, and the reviver pain, they're not fucking fighters. So they're going to get killed by the Kage pretty easily. And Tsunade could beat up the Preta path, so that's 3 pains, and then the other 3 pains are fighting the Raikage.
I don't know about all that. See, this is the problem. People try to actually quantify or like rank the pains by power and abilities, whether if they're support, offense, or whatever. But the issue with that is, once again, like Nagato is emitting chakra through all of them, and he literally sees through all of them, and he's controlling all of them. And they are most deadly when they're together as a team as well. And then not only that, what's it called? Like, because like I've said this already, he's shown many times to where he can amp the pains. So overall, like, what's it called? There's not a way to like definitively be like, oh, this pain is Kamahamaru level, and this pain is this level, and this pain is like, that's not the case, because the only thing that we've seen, okay, overall, was shit happening with the passive pains, like, you know, during the Hidden Leaf Village and fighting and whatnot, to where Nagato didn't give a shit. He has nothing to lose. Even if one of them does get hit by an attack or whatever, or if he didn't give it enough chakra or whatever the case may be, okay, it doesn't hurt him at the end of the day because he can just bring it back. So overall, it's ignorant to say that, oh yeah, this is their scaling and this is their power levels, when for all you know, they can just be as powerful as Tendo was throughout that entire time.
Well, so I think personally that their physical stats outside of their... I think that the animal path is a little slower, but I think outside of that, throughout the entire fucking thing, all of them are mostly relative. And like speed, only a couple of them have...
And they all have to be comparable to some fucking form of measure, because then what's the point of it? You know what I mean? That's really stupid. And that would be a huge weakness itself. And then Pain wouldn't be known for this fucking figure or entity as like never losing a battle. That's another thing. He's never ever lost a battle.
Wait,
I do have to remind you just really quick, and then Overhaul. I'm pretty sure the animal path was on the ground when the other path had to save it from the Rasen Shuriken. So it's not even that it was slower than the other pains. It's that it had to get up from the ground before it could run away.
No, the Rasen Shuriken was coming, and then the human path sacrificed itself to throw up the animal path.
So it's not even
when he threw the Rasen Shuriken and it was coming towards them, remind you, fucking Tendo didn't have his power and all that. And then another thing, what's it called? I don't remember what the other ones were doing, but I do remember that scene in particular. And a lot of people try to talk about it like if it's a downplay or something. And the reason why that even was gonna hit or do anything was because fucking that Pain tossed the other one out of the way, because just in case he didn't know what to really expect from the attack. It was his first time seeing it. And literally toss him away just to make sure that one doesn't get taken out, because he didn't care about that one in particular, okay? And not only that, that jutsu was able to fucking expand, like, ridiculous fucking range and capacity. Like, it went from a normal size Rasen Shuriken to fucking covering the whole fucking area, and they all had to jump, you know what I mean? So, like, that's just Naruto utilizing his, you know, manipulation abilities with the fucking Rising Shuriken and just making it more of a threat perception wise and all that and etc. And that's like I don't know, like, and Pain did do the fucking smart move. You know what I mean? He didn't really know what to expect from that. It's thrown at him, so yeah, they all just jump. You know what I mean? And the other one tosses the other, and just to be safe, that one takes the hit. You know what I mean? Because he didn't care too much, and not only that, he could just fucking bring it back if he really wanted to. So overall, like, I don't know.
Be real.
Like, I don't see how that correlates to fucking speed. They all reacted to it anyways.
If we want to be realistic, I woght say that if Light Nay even got a chance to even exist, he'd probably hit like Ashura or Prita.
But this is, like I said, this is where like it really like Pain. I can talk about all the fucking combo techniques Pain could do in this situation. I can talk about this or that, but just to make it really simple and as fast as possible, a mighty push is a big deal for them, and Chubaku Tensei is a whole other fucking thing. So, but before I'm not even talking about that yet. If a regular Almighty Push was to be launched while all of them are right there, okay, May, I feel like she would just be more than likely fucking either one shot or severely injured by it. And then Inoki, he would also get hit as well. The Raikage, if it really boils down to the ability itself, it would just negate his lightning armor. He would get hit by it too, but he would more than likely be still standing. I'll say that. Gaara would also get hit. He'll probably be maybe standing as well because of his sand armor, which is in character and he always has activated. So it'd be, you know what I mean? So overall, like, fucking May would be down for the count. Fucking Tsunade, if she's able to activate her ability fast enough, which I don't know. I don't think her fucking ceiling thing and all that would fucking be faster than fucking literally air and gravity itself coming at you at like fucking crazy speed. But regardless, like, if she's able to do that, then yeah, obviously she would still be standing, but I don't think she would, so she would be out of the equation or very fucking hurt, or whatever, and then just heal. But at the end of the day, fucking the old guy, I believe he would be one shot. Fucking May, I believe she would also be one shot. Or better yet, even if they aren't one shot, they'd be very fucking hurt just from a basic Almighty Push itself, from a max prime Pain ready to go. Okay? It's gonna fucking hurt. It's gonna do some damage to all of them. And mind you, that's just one attack, which would give Pain plenty of time to come up with plenty of countermeasures and other abilities to start throwing at them as well, to start creating pressure, strategizing, etc., such as the summonings, the dog. Like, shit, if we're really fucking being honest, the summoning could just summon the dog or whatever, and fucking they could all kind of just sit back, just being careful, waiting, and they're just dealing with the fucking dog the whole fucking time. Like, he just so many ways to fucking, like, deal with numbers or strategize or deal with certain opponents that it's just that's just it. You know what I mean? Like, he was able to do it with the entire fucking Hidden Leaf Village. You know what I mean? He was able to do it in all other fucking cases. Crowd control is not hard for Pain to do. So overall, like, he just, like I said, he has the time to do what he needs to do to give him the edge at all times. And if somehow, some way, there was even like a certain moment where one of them potentially gets hit, whatever, they could just be brought back anyways. Or it could be easily argued that they could fucking more likely tank certain attacks. And then not only that, with the whole amping and chakra, which Nagato's been shown many, many fucking times to do to make them a certain power level where they need to be, they could just be fast enough or durable. And once again, it's just, they're just fighting. And then at the end of the day, it just boils down to Hack's abilities and boils down to fucking strategizing. And Pain just has that. He has that at the end of the fucking day. And I don't see them coming on top of that. And if it's a full fucking power Almighty Push, bro, nah, they're not taking that. They're just not taking that. If they get hit, there's no way. I don't see that happening. So that's just my thing with the Almighty Push. But you guys can say what you have to say with that, and then we can move on to the Chewbacca Tensei. But I don't know. That's up to you.
Mona, what do we do? I mean, I'm getting raped here.
You said, huh?
I'm getting raped here.
Oh, I just think that the mechanics of Almighty Push are just based primarily on force. And I think that, that Onoki and Onoki and Gaara combined or making a shield combined with Tsunade being able to like heal them should be able to be good enough. After which, I think that again, especially if Onoki just amps the Raikage, that would give the other Kage time to do whatever they fucking want. Essentially, Gaara could just grind up more sands to make a mausoleum. May could like attack the animal path. I don't know. Hidden mist too on certain ones. She
May doesn't have hidden mist in her arsenal.
no. Well, acid mist then. Fuck it.
What's acid mist?
She has acid breath.
Oh, the boil
Yeah,
release
Keen
stuff that
Keen
you do.
Levi, it's full power pain.
You said, huh?
King Levy was asking like what type of pain, full power pain, and I said yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because like literally all it's all of them at their max. So, no. No, I heard you then. But what's it called? We can go on to the next thing too. Like, let's say like the fight goes, whatever, shit happens, mighty push, whatever, yada yada. At the end of the day, if Tendo Pain does Chibaku Tensei, they're just not coming out of that. It's just not happening. Like fucking, if Chibaku Tensei could fucking.
To answer Overhaul question really quick, Almighty Push doesn't have to go in all directions. Because when Nagato
goes in all directions, because I thought if
it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. He can focus it in one area. No, yeah.
Oh, I
which would give it technically even more power as well, for being honest. But
I thought just defaultly went in all directions. So it's like,
no.
Why would we use that if it's just going to kill the other ones?
No. Yeah, that's why we're saying, like, if that was the case, it would backfire, and that would be shown. That's never. He can direct it where he needs to.
So, hold on. If you think about when Nagato uses it on Itachi and Naruto, it doesn't blow up the chameleon, so.
Now, what's it called? So this is the thing, and if Pain also resorts to Chibaku Tensei, which some people probably be like, why would he do that, or blah blah, or whatever. It's like, well, fucking shit, Madara fucking did it, so why would Pain not fucking do it? Like what? And Madara just did it, just slamming fucking meteors down, and everyone was fucking pissing their pants and saying, is he a fucking god? Like, so if Pain fucking did fucking Chibaku Tensei, and, shit's just going fucking crazy, and mind you, this is max fucking powered Pain. I'm telling you right now, they're fucking not surviving that. There's just no way. If they're going to be getting hit by fucking thousands of rocks slamming into their fucking body and just getting sealed into a big ass ball of fucking super powerful fucking sealing jutsu that can practically seal mainly anything, even Tailed Beast itself, okay? Like, they're not beating that. And then another thing as well is fucking what's that?
Onoki. Onoki by himself almost solos Chibaku Tensei.
Jinton is the goat.
Well, no. All Yonoki did was just grab the fucking ball and then was trying to utilize like that one thing, that technique he did to make the Raikage faster. But and he was just
no. What I'm saying is, well, first of all, Madara is way bigger than fucking Pain's by far, well,
yeah, but it doesn't mean that Pain can't fucking make one the same size. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah, but that's not necessary for Nagato to do.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, we just don't know that Nagato could make one that big using Tendo.
He more than likely could. If he puts enough chakra into it, he probably could. And the reason why I believe that is simply with the fact where Nagato's like, shut up, Konan. I need to concentrate, and I'm going to do as much fucking power as possible. My opponent is the Nine Tails. And mind you, this is a fatigued, weakened Pain. And fucking does that shit, and he's able to seal half the power of the Nine Tails while it was in the Six Tail fucking state. And yes, it did break out from the Eight Tails transformation or full transformation and then to 9. But remind you, he still sealed half the power of the Nine Tails in V2 Cloak 6 Tails. That is a very fucking impressive, especially after everything he just did before it even got to that point. So if Nagato wanted to invest all that chakra and he has the resources and the hacks abilities to fucking allow him to do that, and he casts Jubaku Tensei, max amount of fucking power and chakra, I do not see them fucking being able to, for one, to tank it, and for two, they would be sealed, and then that's it. And if you're sealed, you can't fucking react. You can't do a jutsu inside. It don't work like that. It's a sealing ability. So, and then not only that, fucking Inoki wouldn't be able to do particle style because that motherfucker, that old guy, is going to be having millions of rocks slamming into his body at full fucking force and speed, like bullets, you know. So overall, like, it's just they're GG. They're soloed. Like when Madara casted his, and he didn't even like do it as a sealing thing. He just dropped it on them, which gave him plenty of time to figure out what to do. They were all freaking the fuck out.
Actually, hold on, Greg. I actually just found something incredibly interesting.
What?
So you know how, even if we were to take, regardless of, okay, even if we were to take the statement about Almighty Push being able to negate ninjutsu to mean that it just deletes them automatically.
Yeah.
Looking at the databook statement for particle style says that you can't defend against it using ninjutsu. So at that point, it's literally a battle of an immovable object versus a fucking, like...
I know the phrase you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, that.
See, and that's fine. I can get why someone would want to do that and make it as like an interesting of like, okay, now what, whatever, or so on and so forth. But like I said, I don't even think it even just gets to that point. Like when the Mighty Push is cast, it's just gonna be faster and hit them, and then that's it. You know, you need time to invest chakra into your techniques and then to fucking, you know, utilize them. And
Jintan's weakness is the amount of time it takes to form. Like he has to Onoki has to first.
Yeah, he literally has to focus. Yeah. And so if he's while he's focusing, building like if Pain is like, all right, a Mighty Push, you know, bam, it's coming towards him at a speed and everything, yada yada. And then he's like, okay, you know, and tries to do his particle style, bam, he just gets hit and that's it. You know, like that shit would have to be ready, and then he shoots it, and then from there, that is a very, very fucking interesting topic. But see, the way I see it is I feel like it would still negate particle style, because if we're being honest, yes, you have that data book statement and everything. Remember with Madara where he absorbs particle style with one of the fucking, Rinnegan abilities? It still negated it and it absorbed it.
That's different than the Almighty. Well, that's different than Almighty Push, just because that's absorbing chakra and not ripping it apart.
Well, not necessarily, because it's an ability of one of the paths, or of the Rinnegan to absorb. Okay, and it basically just absorbs anything anything that comes to it, it absorbs. It's a fucking crazy hacks ability. Okay, something that that I've heard. I haven't seen the show yet. I don't want spoilers, but fucking apparently that's a thing in Boruto, and it's fucking stupid. But regardless of that, okay, fucking. But then you have a Mighty Push, which has its own data book statement, etc., and all that, and etc. And it is implied that it negates all ninjutsu and defenses and everything. So therefore, even if it is particle style, even with the statement, it more likely would still beat it and negate it. Because the other ability fucking was able to negate and beat it too. So, and if that ability can do it, why can't the other ability not do it?
Well, that's different. Again, I think, because I think absorption works a little different than the push does. Also, like, for example, I think if Kisame was fast enough, he could probably absorb particle style. If it was small enough.
Yeah, because you talking about the water shark bomb jutsu?
Yeah, that for... Well, I don't know.
No, Samehada is not absorbing that.
I don't know.
Like Mato's saying, that it does say it absorbs all fucking chakra in ninjutsu.
Can it absorb Kamui?
Well, it could have... I just see fucking...
Wait, actually, wait, Mono.
Yeah.
How many natures or chakra natures is for particle style?
3.
It is fire,
And then
wind,
Almighty
lightning.
pushes all 5, so it would beat it. Like,
I don't think that's how that
Jintan
works.
is 3.
I'm
Almighty
pretty
Push.
sure. Like, cause think about it.
Well,
Like for instance, I could be wrong about this. I'm not gonna say I won't be ignorant, but like Jubito, when he's doing like the fucking black orbs and all that and manipulating, fucking even Hiruzen's like, oh wow, blah blah. You know, he's utilizing multiple chakra natures, maybe 3 or this or that. It's similar to Inoki's particle style. Okay, and that's that. And we saw how fucking crazy powerful that was. But Pain, on the other hand, is utilizing a technique that utilizes all 5 natures combined to 1 and basically does what it does. So overall, 5 to what? To 3? I don't know, bro. I feel like it favors more for a mighty push.
And however, there is a difference between particle style and true seeking orbs, which are
True.
both disintegration fields,
Yeah.
and Almighty Push, which is not. Almighty Push is like a force field, and not instead of a disintegration field.
But see, that's the thing though. Fucking like yes, we've seen it be utilized as a force and all that, but we've also seen it similar to particle style in the truth seeking orb shit, to where like we've seen it incinerate jutsus. Like I already said it before, but prime example, Sage Art, Ryzen Shuriken, and that shit attacks in the cellular level and etc. and is enhanced by Sage Jutsu.
Well, that's because Almighty Push was stronger. I think it just has more force than Rasen Shuriken.
I don't think so, because like I said, if it's ninjutsu or chakra itself, it just period negates it completely and disintegrates it. If it's like a taijutsu attack or utilizing force to force, you know what I mean? You know, then that's different, which would explain why the Nine Tails, you know, when he utilized the anchors and then like emitted an equal amount of force, he was able to reflect it backwards. But then again, like when you utilize the feat with the six-tail Jinjuriki, okay, that shit launched that motherfucker through the force and everything. So it's like, yeah, like with that, sure, that was a force feat itself. But with the Ryzen Shuriken feat, that's not the same. That is like the Hack's ability feat. And then you have the force feats, which shows clearly with the Leaf Village, everything being blown away. And then obviously with the 2 six-tail moments. So I don't think they're the same. I disagree with that.
I feel like if it just deleted jutsu, it would push away the chakra cloaks of both of the Jinchuriki. But as far as Chibaku Tensei is concerned, Chibaku Tensei versus Particle Style is different than Particle Style versus Almighty Push.
Yeah, Chibaku Tensei. Fucking like if Trafalgar Tensei was like I said being cast full power whatever, and Pain's just like, all right, I'm gonna get rid of these guys, so this way if the 5 Kage are out of the picture whatever, that makes us have more of a chance to win this war, blah blah, and then I can move on and go help either Obito or Kabuto or whatever, and he does his Chibaku Tensei. Okay, like I said, I absolutely do not see them coming out of it. And by the time they're even getting sealed and fucking hit over and over, like, or better yet, like shit, fucking, like when you look at the feat with Nagato, doing Chibaku Tensei on Itachi, Naruto, and Killer Bee, mind you, it took for like their 3 fucking strongest attacks to break it completely, because it's literally like a ball composite of like what, gravity itself and other shit, and that's what's mainly like causing it. And Itachi's fucking just analyzes it and it's like, all right, do this, and that might break it. And it does, and then that's that. But remind you, fucking, this is Kabuto controlling Nagato, and Nagato not controlling himself. And that was just a Chibaku Tensei with that, meaning that if Nagato was in control, you can most easily argue that the Chibaku Tensei would be even more powerful because he can emit more chakra to it. Because remind you, Kabuto is how many fucking ninja on the battlefield controlling? You know what I mean? Which is also utilizes chakra and etc. So like
controlling 35 at this point, 35.
Yeah, exactly. So like with all that into consideration, it's even kind of hard to quantify the Chibaku Tensei that Nagato is using at that point, because it's technically not even Nagato really doing it. It's Kabuto. Okay, so
bro, Kabuto's a goat for controlling almost 40 ninja in a war at the same time.
Yeah, he's no joke. But like, regardless of that, like, so like, I don't know, bro. Like, if that shit is cast by Nagato himself, with Tendo Pain and full power and everything, I don't. And then like with the speed of it, with shit hitting the fan. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't see, like, when we see the Six Tails Naruto trying to react the best as possible, it's just not happening. It tries everything, fucking chakra beams, you fucking name it, even attacking the user, all that shit, and just nothing works, and it just gets sent to it. Like, I think there's a point in the anime, I don't know about the manga, to where, like, there's a certain point where it gets so strong where just immediate the fucking Six Tails just hits the ball and fucking, like, it's paralyzed. And then you just see nothing but rocks and rocks, or just everything just hitting it and putting it inside, and then bam, it gets bigger and bigger and sealed, and that's it. And if the fucking 5 Kage, if the same exact scenario happens, they are not surviving that. And if even maybe one of them survives, it will be fucking sealed in the ball, and they can't utilize their jutsu, and it's GG. It'd be the same situation as when Madara casted his own fucking big ass rock shit. Like, I don't see them coming out on top, but I'll let you guys respond and what you think they could do and blah blah.
I only have one more thing to say, but then I'm gonna have to dip because I've got another engagement that I actually have to go.
What is that? Is it noodles?
I think. Huh?
Is it noodles?
No.
Oh, fuck that guy.
What you call it? Fucking.
That's fine though. I was just curious.
Fucking. I think that particle style in combination to other defenses that the Kage could use would be able to take apart Chibaku Tensei. Because I especially think that based on particle style's narrative showing and the databook statement would be able to overpower the combination attack that they used to take out Nagato's Chibaku Tensei. So I feel, especially if that particle style is amped by Tsunade like she did in the war, because that would just amplify it by however many times it did versus Madara. But yeah, outside of that, I think that a couple Kage die at least, but that they probably win overall.
I see what you're saying with there. And the only thing I'll say on that is I just feel like the 6 paths or the 7 paths abilities are just greater than particle style ultimately altogether. I feel like that itself is just more powerful than it, period, of the ninjutsu attack that it is. I'm not, like I said, I ain't sleeping on particle style. I know it's crazy and yada yada, and I love everything else you just said, but overall, if it push comes down to shove, like, what wins, particle style or Chibaku Tensei? I feel like it's just more probable, more believable, and just it just at the end of the day, it just wouldn't even be a result in that the rock would just reform. Like, let's say he does cut it while he's getting pulled up, whatever, it'll just reform and then that's it, you know? And or better yet, that's if he can even be able to do that, because like I said, from that one scene with the 6 tails, 9 tails, that motherfucker couldn't even do anything. He just immediately, like, just bam, went, slammed on the rock, and was paralyzed. And they ain't no fucking 9 tails, okay? And they're gonna just bam, be hit on the rock, and then the same exact result, and that's it. So, I don't know, but what's it called? That's just my whole take on that. And, you know, like I said, with the whole Madara incident when he absorbed Inoki's particle style, like, I just don't see particle style beating. Obviously, absorption it wouldn't beat, but, you know, even if it was a Chibaku Tensei or a Mighty Push, I feel like that just greatly overpowers it, period. So, but I don't know, that's just me. But yeah, is it I know you're about to leave, right? You're out?
Yeah, I'll see you guys later.
All right, man. Peace.
Bro, what am I gonna do? I have 0 arguments now. Literally, Josh literally gave all my arguments, but better.
I'll be honest though, they're not bad arguments. You know, like, it's not like they're fucking, you know, like, they're not bad. I'll be the first one to admit, you know, like, they're good arguments. Trust me, I get it.
We're not the Knicks noodles.
Oh my god. One last question though to kind of like fucking end this shit though. I know Mono's not here, but is fucking, I'm gonna be real with you. I even think the summoning pain alone will be more than enough for them if it really came down to it. Like, just summons everything and then fucking and they're just dealing with all the summons and the dogs at the same time. It'd be kind of similar like to the whole fucking Madara like would clone Susanoo moment, and they're all just dealing with the summons and just trying to figure out what to do. And then the dog, let's say they do beat all the other ones, and it's just the dog glyph. Like they just can't beat the fucking dog and just keep splitting and so on and so forth. And even if Inoki's particle style.
When the dog splits, does it keep the same size, or does it get bigger or smaller?
It keeps the same size. It just splits to more and more and more. It just keeps splitting over and over and over because it can't die. Like the dog tanked a Ryzen Shuriken from a KCM1 Naruto, like, and it tickled him, and it just split into more heads. Like when the Ryzen Shuriken hit him, it went from one head to like I think 5 or 6, and that shit was just crazy. And then it just split apart, and then started doing crowd control and so forth and etc. But overall, like fucking, I don't know. I feel like even the summonings would be kind of pretty crazy for him. That's just me. So,
is it wrong to concede now? I mean, since I lost my backup, I have no arguments now.
You're fine. What's it called? Yeah, we can kind of just let it go. I wouldn't say necessarily for you to concede. Fucking shit. Mono left, so technically there's no conceding. But yeah, we can end it here, and if he wants to continue it, we can, but that's up to him.
Yeah, I think you took the W here, Greg.
I don't know about that, but I'll post the recording on my YouTube channel, and then everyone else can check it out, and they can give their 2 cents. But
Bro,
what I was really surprised about was fucking 6 joining. I was like, what?
Okay, bro. The moment 6 stopped doing Naruto, is the moment I nuke the world.
Yeah, fucking. But no, like he came in there, and I was like, whoa, like wait a minute, am I dreaming? This motherfucker's in here. He wasn't even coming at me. He just went at Mono, and it was just funny. Like they were just being funny with each other. The shit was great. Shit. But yeah. So now we can drop it there.
Wait, were you in the Minato versus Third Right Kage argument last night?
Yeah, you mean Minato versus Tobirama?
No, Third Right Kage.
Oh wait, Minato versus Third Right Kage?
Yeah.
Overall, like, what's the conditions?
Kill the other one.
No. I mean, like what version of Minato? Like, does he have KCM or is it with Sage Mode 2, or is it just base Okage Minato? Okay, so meaning he would have access to Sage Mode.
Yes.
Okay, so if it's Okage, 4th Okage Minato with Sage Mode, necessarily at the end of the day, don't get me wrong, as much as I love fucking Minato, I think the Third Raikage would win. And the only reason why is because as an Edo, that motherfucker tanked a Ryzen Shuriken by fucking Sage Mode Naruto. Sage Mode Ryzen Shuriken. So remind you, even if like Minato did a massive Sage Art Rasengan, if a Sage Ryzen Shuriken couldn't do anything to him in an Edo, imagine him being alive, and what the fuck is that gonna do? You know what I mean? And that shit killed him. Yeah, so like his durability is fucking insane. Elemental weakness, cellular AP doesn't do shit to him. Fucking, like it's just insane. And overall, Minato just doesn't have any attacks that could be able to pierce the lightning armor. It just doesn't fucking happen.
I think Minato's only option is just to Shinki Fuji.
Exactly. And if he does that, then that's technically no one wins at that point. Well, I guess you could say it is kind of a win for Minato, but it's kind of like a suicide win, Like, that's a weird-ass win, so...
It's like C0.
So, overall, like, I feel like Minato can't do anything to him, and overall, I feel like Minato would just, in character, retreat from the fight, and just, it wouldn't be worth it. Or unless, if, like, the Third Raikage came to the village, and he had no choice to fight him and deal with him, then he probably would do the Reaper Death Seal. And that's the only win condition I can see Minato doing. But, that fucking Third Raikage, he can just tank anything. And the guy has crazy chakra and stamina and Biju levels of chakra. To where he literally fought for 10 days straight fighting like thousands and thousands of fucking Leaf Ninja. I think it was like what? 10,000 Leaf Ninja it was? I can't remember.
10,000 Leaf Ninja for 8 days straight, no rest, no
like
food,
that shit
no water,
is in fucking sane. That is a feat of it. Like Madara and Hash fought for what, only a day? This motherfucker fought for 8 days straight. Like,
and remember, this is the thing that killed him. He didn't even die from wounds.
And then and the only thing that we've ever seen narratively in just all jutsus was his finger strike ability that was able to hurt him. Nothing else. Not a tail beast bomb, which people will say like, well, it's never been shown of him tanking a tail beast bomb. Well, how many times he fought fucking the 8 tails full transformation like on a daily basis, like it was a fucking chore, and then put him in the seal pot, you know, like, and if he fought against that, you don't think that fucking 8 tails wouldn't shoot a fucking tail beast bomb in rage and not wanting to be sealed, you know, like, so overall, like fucking. Like it would just be that simple, and like just if a tail beast bomb can't fucking hurt the guy, and a Sage Art Rising Shuriken can't hurt the fucking guy, I don't want to hear it.
I thought he just jumped over it.
What's it called? I don't remember the scene. Maybe he would have, whatever. But you could easily, most definitely imply that it is believable that he could tank a tail beast bomb, because there would have had to be a certain point where the 8 tails just had enough of his shit and was like, all right, fuck you. And just starts, you know, either spamming the tail beast bomb or shoots it, whatever. And whether if he gets hit directly by it or if he gets just caught in the blast radius, I do believe he'd be able to tank it. If he couldn't, he probably would have died. You know what I mean? Or be severely injured, and that would have been emphasized. Like, you know, Kishimoto heavily emphasized on him being literally like invincible. Like nothing could hurt him. Not even the 8 tails. Not nothing. And then his elemental weakness didn't do shit. Like that's just insane. And he tanked cellular AP as well. Like, that's just fucking crazy.
Wait, I just rewatched this. I rewatched the scene today, and all the right Kage was doing was just going out with one finger against Naruto. Naruto flipped over and hit A in the shoulder.
Yeah.
That's all. How is that redirecting his attack against him? Can, like, A not move during the Hell Stab or something?
But overall, bro, like fucking, I don't know. Like I said, I love Minato. I feel like maybe narratively, Minato would more than likely take the dub. Like I said, especially if it was Reaper Death Seal. I don't. There's no fucking way Reaper Death Seal doesn't work on him. Like that's just stupid if you don't think it does. You know what I mean?
You have to be like worse than Noodles level of stupidity.
Exactly, to really believe that it's the fucking god of death and it's a hacks ability at the end of the fucking day. Like get the fuck out of here.
Also, who invented that? Who's like, let me just throw these signs together.
It's a great question.
Soul's getting
it was a Monkey Clan, right? I think it was them that originally. I don't know.
It was them, but who's like, hey yo, my friend's getting their soul ripped out. Write that down.
Right? You know, like fucking. No, okay, that means like obviously it's assumption, but imagine like fucking someone literally like just like learns the jutsu somehow, right? Creates it, figured out how to fucking summon the god of death, and then is like, all right, god of death, I'm gonna use you to eat people's souls. Is that okay? Okay, no. and then dies after using it. And then someone's like, okay, that's a jutsu. Shit.
Write that down.
Yeah. But no, like so that's the only one condition I see Minato, but like I said, that's kind of suicide, and that fucking defeats the whole purpose. But I feel like in character, that is what Minato would do, because that would more likely be his only option to get rid of him as a threat. You know what I mean? If he was like attacking the village. Now, if they were just fighting elsewhere, he would just leave. You know what I mean? Minato's not dumb. He would know, like, he would basically use Sage Mode, all his attacks, nothing would work on him. He'd be like, all right, well, fuck it, I'm gone, you know? And even if he summoned Gamabuta, then you would have to prove that Gamabuta's sword AP could fucking pierce through it, which I don't think it could, but the only most impressive AP sword feat that Gamabuta has is when it was able to take off fucking Shikaku's arm like it was nothing. You know what I mean? And Madara's fucking Susanoo sword didn't even fucking pierce Shukaku's sand. It didn't go anywhere. It hit the palm and that's it. You know, so like this motherfucker has greater fucking sword AP than Madara's fucking Susanoo. Like, what the fuck? You know? So like that's the only most impressive sword feat that he has. But, you know, if you think that's enough to break it, sure, whatever. But then again, like, if we're being honest, like, Madara's statement for his Susanoo is that it rivals the beast. You know what I mean? And if you know the fucking definition of rivals, it doesn't mean he's absolutely fucking greater then, you know what I mean, like them all fucking, or can fucking just stomp them. It just means he can contest with them in power and so on and so forth and etc. And then not only that, if that was truly the case where his perfect Susanoo was so powerful to where it could dominate the Nine Tails, then why did he resort to using Genjutsu instead of using his PS? It doesn't make any sense, to tame it. So overall, fucking like, then you would have to really think and prove that fucking Gawanbuta Sword AP could do the job, and I don't think even that could do it, because if an 8-Tails full power Tail Beast Bomb couldn't fucking hurt him or anything, what the fuck? Like, what is that gonna do? If his elemental weakness, strongest Sage Art Winjutsu doesn't work, I don't know, so I don't fucking know. Like, if best, the sword would probably move him like the Ryzen Shuriken did, but it wouldn't fucking pierce his lightning armor and stab him. I don't think it would. But if someone were to...
What type of nature is the Rasengan, or is it just
It's wind.
neutral?
It's wind. That's all it is. And lightning's weakness is wind.
Yeah, Rasen Shuriken over Rasengan.
And if people try to say, oh, that's a bullshit claim or argument or whatever, look at fucking Kakuzu. His elemental weakness did get pierced by the Raikuri, Kakashi's fucking lightning to earth. You know what I mean? So that it is a thing. You know what I mean? Elemental weakness is a thing. But the third Raikage is like, what's elemental weakness? Yummy. So that doesn't help it either.
Third Raikage is the GOAT. I wish we saw more of him.
They're asking what we're debating. Doesn't that seem obvious?
Bro, this is my mood right now. That stone face is supposed to represent a bra moment. Hey, Greg. What are some fights that happened in the series that you wish you saw? Like, for example, Mew versus Gangetsu, Zabuza versus Yagura, stuff like that. Confirmed fights.
Sorry. What was that? Say that again.
What are some fights that were confirmed to happen? Like Hanzo versus Sasanin, Mew versus Gengetsu.
Yeah.
I wish you saw more of those instead of filler.
I don't remember.
Wait, how do A's fingers work? Is it like the more fingers the power?
No, less.
The
The opposite. So the less fingers, the more powerful. And fucking his finger strikes are insane. Just with fucking not all five, just with 4 fucking fingers, it was insanely powerful. And then he went to 3, then to 2, and then to 1. So like, no, yeah, it's just insane level of AP. Like that lightning. That shit, arguably, in my opinion, I think would even be better than Kakashi's Raikuri. That shit was crazy. That's just my opinion,
though. So, what inspired your ability to bully kids?
Actually, yeah, it would be better than Kakashi, because fucking when Sasuke did his Chidori, which is similar to Raikuri, like obviously Raikuri and Chidori are different, you know what I mean, but
what is Raikuri and Chidori?
Raikuri is like the adult version. Chidori is like the baby version. That's the best way to explain it. So Raikuri is more powerful than Chidori. That is confirmed. They're 2 separate things, but Chidori does have the capability to rival the power of Raikuri. That's what I'm trying to say. So
are you trying to reference the scene where Sasuke tried to Chidori the 4th's armor?
Yeah, exactly. Like he tries to do it to the 4th, and it reminds you, it did like fucking like you saw blood, and it did like it didn't stab him, but like it like cut him, And then in the 4th, like even compliments him and says, "Wow, even against my lightning armor, lightning to lightning, and you still were able to like pierce the lightning armor. Impressive. I'm very impressed. Better than that, like so like if the Chidori could only do that, Raikiri would more likely do the same, but just maybe a little bit more damage, but not enough to like obviously cripple or defeat the fourth Raikage with his lightning armor. And then we see fucking the third Raikage with his finger, and fucking that shit scarred his body. Like, it went fully inside of him and scarred his body. Like, so I don't know, bro. I think the finger thing is stronger than Raikiri, but that's just me.
Same, like, if you had to wake up as a Kage, they can be dead, or they can be currently dead or currently alive. Which one would you be?
Either like Edo or alive. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, they can be dead, like Hashirama, Minato, Yagura.
To be honest, I'd rather be dead, and the reason why is because dead, it gives you so much more like advantage, in my opinion. Like
No, like you wake up as their alive version.
Minato, all day, every day. Minato, all day, every day. That motherfucker's a bad person. He is no joke.
I'm waking up as the third Raikage just to spite you.
Oh, you're a dickhead. Oh, if you're saying like out of all the Kage, then fucking like at the end of the day, nah, I'll say Hashirama, bro. What?
Okay. Prove Hashirama can be A.
I'm not gonna get into all that. Come on, bro. Just with proper power scaling, that motherfucker beats him. But
prove Hashirama can break it.
Freaking well, if he does like Sage Art, like that one fucking move that was able to break the majestic fucking Kyuubi Susanoo.
Oh, the 1,000 hands.
Yeah, if he does that move on it, I don't fucking see the third tanking that, in my opinion. But someone wants to really fucking wink the third's durability armor, lightning armor, and he thinks he can take that, sure, whatever. But then again, he does have wood style, and wood style suppresses Biju chakra and chakra itself. Like, remember when like the fucking divine tree, which was wood style, came out and it was fucking absorbing everyone's fucking chakra and killing them all?
Yeah, but then Tobirama cut the god tree. I don't want to make Tobirama look good. Tobirama's
Oh, no, and trust me, I get that. I'm not saying the wood style like can't be cut or anything or broken, but if it grabs you, it absorbs or suppresses your chakra.
I'm gonna sound like real stupid or like maybe Noodles level or like really controversial. I think A has more chakra than Hashirama. Hashirama was tired from fighting someone.
To be honest, I won't challenge you on that. If I had to say, like, currently who I think has more chakra, I think fucking Hashirama does. But then again, I don't have too much knowledge when it comes to their chakra reserves and all the fucking statements and feats and etc. Like, I haven't compared it enough to really like have a concise like a conclusion on that. But I'll give you that. Yeah, I don't know. But overall, like fucking, I don't know. I feel like if he does get like if Hashirama like summons all the fucking wood. I feel like it could just absorb or fucking suppress his lightning armor chakra to where he can't use it, and then he gets squished and he dies. Or fucking if he does that one fucking blossom leaf technique where it emits like that fucking crazy ass gas that can kill you instantly. That motherfucker. Like what's his lightning armor gonna do if he, you know what I mean? If he breathes that shit in.
What the hell are you talking about? I've never seen that. All I know is that he has like deep forest emergence.
Oh, you don't remember? What's it called? It was when Madara. Because, remember, he has Hoshamps and cells and whatnot, and he did the deep forest emergence, and then he did another technique that originated from Hashirama, and it's basically these weird-ass flowers that emit from the wood and release a deadly gas that kills you if you're in it.
I would have to go rewatch the War Arc.
Yeah, it's in the War Arc. Just go to the point where Madara's like folding the fucking Shinobi Alliance, and you'll see it. But basically, if you're in it, you're dead. Like, you cannot be in that shit.
That's the whole War Arc, is Madara folding the Shinobi Alliance.
Yeah, well, begin when he's first summoned and like he charges like the army of ninja from there. It's around that area of episodes. Actually, I remember exactly where it's at. It's right after when Chibaku Tensei gets fucking dropped on them. And then he does like his wood style abilities and whatnot, and then Naruto does like Sage Art, spams like hundreds of clones, and does massive Rasengan with all of them, and then Madara is and fucking Kabuto like, wow, he's fucking pretty impressive, and Madara's like, damn, like he even complimented him, And then from there, then he does it again, and then emits like the gas and all that, and then that's it. So, but that is a technique, and if third Raikage is caught in that, he's dead. So, and then not only that, like overall, like just narratively and just scaling wise and etc. Like Hashirama's just over him. And then fucking like shit, like Hashirama could fucking suppress and put all the tail beasts to sleep effortlessly. Effortlessly, bro. And the third Raikage is just like going blow for blow with the 8 tails, but he's not like effortlessly beating him, you know?
They're relative. They're relative, but Yuki can't hurt A.
Exactly, and so Hashirama on the other hand is like he did it with all of them. He was able to tame them all and suppress them all, and then he gave like all the tail beasts to different nations as for like a peace treaty thing.
Well, I wish we saw more of like Yagura and like the Gengetsu and Mew, like those guys, like the early Kage, I would say arguably are better than the new Kage. Like who cares about Chojuro and Kurosuchi?
Yeah. Overall, I think Hash just takes that in a numerous amount of reasons why. It'd still be a cool fight, but I don't think the third Raikage is powerful enough to fucking fight the likes of Hashirama. And not only that, he just has way more going for him. And then, like I said, I just do not like even fucking the Denity Gates, or whatever that shit's called, like it with Sage Mode. That shit was strong enough to fucking pin down the fucking 10 tails, bro.
And that's while in an Edo nerf.
Yeah, exactly. So if it's alive and that shit hits the third Raikage, there's no fucking way he's getting up from that. Like, there's no way. So
you have to like wank so hard.
Yeah.
And so much.
Like, there's no way. So, like, don't get me wrong. The third Raikage was the GOAT for the Cloud Village, but Hashirama was the GOAT for the Leaf Village, and Leaf is greater than Cloud. I don't give a fuck. So, fucking, and then like I said, and the last but not least, if he does that fucking thing he did against Majestic fucking Nine Tails, there's no way. There's no fucking way he's surviving that.
Yeah, if he survives it, he's not standing up.
No, yeah, he's not. He's just down for the count, and that's it. Like the best you could give him is that his body would still be there, but it would most definitely like do so much either concussive force, or just more likely break through the lightning armor, and then that's it, and then he's down. So he's either like obliterated, or he gets hit so hard where he's just knocked the fuck out. Like.
Wait, so. I have a scan. My friend Huncho has a scan. It shows how big that the statue actually is.
Oh, yeah? I'll look at the scan, but I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna go do some things. I got some stuff to do, and then I'll catch you guys later, all right?
Okay. About what time? Like 10:30-ish?
No. I won't be coming back. I'm just gonna do some things where I'm at. I got some stuff to do, but like maybe tomorrow or the next day or something. But I'll see you guys later though.
Later, Greg. Nice talking to you as always.
You too. Send the scan though. I'm curious.
Okay, bet. Later.